Hello there, and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with a video for personal training purposes, just for myself. I want to study this so that I can do better next time. I'll try to put a better video out, but I did make one error in this. Otherwise, it would have been free repair. I take out these producing barracks, airfield, and war factory at the beginning. That just makes it a little bit less confusing, a lot less things coming at you. Really, the war factory is just producing something that's not too much of a problem, and you don't really need to take out the war factory. But it doesn't kill you to take out the war factory. It just costs you a couple of missiles. Everything else dies with just one dead eye. I start in the bottom right corner here on purpose because I find that these blue tanks that shoot the white or blue orbs are in this corner are a pain in the ass, and they do come out after you, so I take care of them, get rid of them. And I can't go all the way in here because I just get too close to a rocket silo that's right over here. This is one of the problems that I've got to improve on. I'm too far away from my Darkstorm, so when I finally do kill these guys, the Darkstorm is too far away. I need to have my Nick, and I got a little bit of a damage right there. Not too much, that would have been instant repair, but because my Nick and my controllers are too far away, and I need to be right there next to my Darkstorm. Pretty much something like this right here. Now, if you draw the blue tanks, or the whitish blue tanks, out with another unit, then they will target that unit, and they can be led in to the Darkstorm aura. The Darkstorm aura is a big help here on this base. That's the rocket silo right there in the top right corner. I have to stay away from that rocket silo. It'll do pretty substantial damage to your Darkstorm. As long as it's targeting something else, you can move directly in with your Darkstorm. But those tanks seem to be the biggest problem in this event, and the biggest problem for your ground. I think that they should have given us a little bit more time on this. I think it's a bit ridiculous to give such a short amount of time on this base, because although it doesn't have a lot of buildings, it does have a lot of defenders. Here I shoot my this was the first time I had tried this shock missile. It may have helped me, but I think I did it too soon. Should have waited a little bit longer, because now I'm really pushing the time limit on that shock missile. And I think that they don't move forward, so I may not even need that shock missile. I just don't want to take a chance. I think that shock missile, because those don't move forward, I think you can just roll right up on them. I think I'm going to try that in my next video, is not use the shock missile right there. Here coming up is where I made my mistake. Right now, nothing took any damage, but a few seconds damage on my Darkstorm. And my other idea, you see I brought all these other platoons, I'm not using them. I did have an idea to use my profit on these empty, I think they're empty, these towers, I think they're empty. I don't ever see anything in the towers coming out or shooting at me. If I get even like right up on the towers, nothing's even shooting me. So if something's in there, it might be anti-air. I don't know what's in the towers. Now here's where I made my mistake. I was again too far behind my Darkstorm, and by the time I tried to turn around, it was too late. And they got me a whole bunch of times. I should have just kept going. Because they were shooting the Darkstorm, I was able to get them with my controllers. And that was unfortunate. Now I don't have a Darkstorm, which I need. So now I just kind of rush in here with the chopper company. And that turned out okay, because apparently these aren't causing too much of a damage here. At least I finished it. I don't know how much time I had left, maybe less than a minute. And so, like I said, this is just a training for me, and I'm going to study it a couple of times. I can't view it in my recorder because it's very small. I have a little thumbnail picture, so I can't view it. So I have to actually save it to YouTube so that I can see it in full screen mode so that I can study it better. And I hope this was helpful to you. I'll put a better video out later. Thank you.